Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Polo Club Mendeshanti. Here we are at field number 1 for this opening contest of the day for the Open de France. Amanara playing against Clinova, Nova Capital. Looking both teams for their second match in this competition. Amanara looking for their second win. Clinova looking for their first win. They lost against Mungo in the debut. And here we are with the players gathering up there at the center of the field for this contest. There on screen, Aristide Fagionato, winner of the tournament back in 2020, playing with Great Oaks. And now here with the Amanara guys. Number 1 for Amanara, Nicky Sen. Number 2, Benja Panelo. Number 3, Lorenzo Chavan. Number 4, Santiago. A total of 17 goals. On the other side, Clinova, Nova Capital, Raya Karim, Aristide Fagionato, Ale Mucio, Isidro Estrada. 16 goals, so Clinova will be starting with an advantage of 1 goal due to that handicap difference. The last indications there by the officials before the kickoff. Top scorers so far: Facu Sola on top of the standings, 19, Juan Gris Zabaleta, 18, Juan Martín Subía, 12, Max Charlton, 11, and then Robert Trom, Tito Ruiz-Guiñazú, and Rufino Benzadón with 10 goals. The top 5 of the top scorers so far in this tournament. For sure there will be some changes after today's match day. There's going to be a total of 4 games today. Peter Wright and Henry Fisher will be umpiring inside the field. The third man is going to be Rafael Silva. So as we mentioned before, 4 matches today. There's going to be, after this one, 3 simultaneously played at 5 p.m. We're going to be live with ESO against Emblor. And then also at 5 p.m. Kazakh against La Fija and Mungo against La Berta. Those matches will be available on demand later today, so stay tuned. You can watch them on pololine.tv, the same as this game once is finished. Our social media: Pololine OK on Instagram, Pololine INT on Facebook, Pololine on Twitter, now X and TikTok. So the last words there before the kickoff here at field number 1. So then ESO against Emblor, the second game today that will be live. That will be at 5 p.m. local time in France. Will be played at Field of Honor number 1. So Amanara looking for their second win, as we mentioned before. In the debut, they beat La Fija by 13 goals to 6. That was on Sunday. And also on Sunday, Clinova lost against Mungo by 10 goals to 9. So therefore, they are looking for their first win, playing again in this Open de France. The same as Amanara. Amanara reached the semifinals in 2020 when they lost against Talandracas. And now the game is on with Isidro trying to pick it up, and now Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santi, setting the pace for Amanara. The ball stays in behind. Here comes Lorenzo. No, Benja. Back to Santiago. Here comes Santi Chavan, leading the attack for Amanara. Nice approach, looking for Nicky Sen, who was releasing up front to take it. Nice defending there by Ale Mucio, and now towards the other end with Mucio. Ale taking it for Clinova, then marking by Santiago Chavan. Nice action by Ale, trying to make a second attempt, but at the end Santi again leading Amanara from the back, the strong man behind this organization of Amanara for the last 7 years, joining forces with Nicky Sen, who was trying to pick it up, and then Isidro Estrada there. Nice defending action by Isidro, challenged by Lorenzo Chavan. The turning by Estrada, another tapping. Here comes Isidro, challenged by Lorenzo, who was coming from behind. Isidro Estrada, who had a very good performance on the opening day and whom in a couple of weeks. Back in Argentina, will be joining Lairenita Clinova, actually. And now the assist by Lorenzo to link with Benja Panelo. Here comes Benja to open the score. One more tapping by Benjamin Panelo to open the score here. And Amanara very quickly set the equalizer. Following that opening advantage goal due to the handicap difference by Clinova, Benja sets the equalizer 1-1 here at field number 1. We are live on Polo Line TV worldwide with this Open de France. Next week we'll see the kickoff of the Jockey Club Open, so stay tuned today. Later today the teams will be unveiled following the official presentation that will be taking part at the Jockey Club in San Isidro. Ale Mucio with the ball passing by, stopped by Lorenzo. And now Aristide Fagioneto with the passing to link with Isidro Estrada. Nice angle by Isidro to give the lead back to Clinova, Nova Capital. And Isidro Estrada scores to make it 2-1 in this beginning of the game. Isidro here. The final approach and the goal by Estrada, who playing the English high goal season with Green Gates alongside Nur Cadra, Cachete Crespo and Francisco Elizalde. And now back to the center to resume the play. The game is on. Isidro very quickly picking the ball in the lineup again. Isidro Estrada, very strong player. Interesting always to see him playing. Turning there, taking care of the ball, challenged by Santiago Chavan. Taking his time, nice angle by Isidro Estrada, starting to take a look at the post. The shot by Isidro Estrada, and the ball goes wide to the left hand side. And now Amanara will be resuming from the back. Amanara just arrived from Soto Grande after having played a medium goal season there. They won the Bronze Cup. They reached the final of the Silver Cup, and they also played the Gold Cup. Santiago Chavan here towards the left hand side, looking for his son, for Lorenzo. The marking by Isidro. Again, Lorenzo Chavan, 15 years old, for Santiago's son and Gonzalo Tanoira's grandson, Lorenzo Chavan. Mucio. Nice turning by Alejandro Mucio, looking for Raja Karim, who was standing up from the approach at goal by Raja. The ball passing by. And now Ale on the second attempt. He couldn't reach it. And the ball goes wide to the left. And Amanara to resume from the back into the second half of this opening chapter of the game. Santiago resuming the play for the men in pink. Benjamin Panelo, for a second year in a row playing in the Open de France. Last year he played for San Mem, now for Amanara. Lorenzo now, nice action there, open to the left hand side, challenged by Isidro. Good marking there on that backhand on the near side by Isidro Estrada. Now Santiago Chavan. Santi, the approach. Alejandro Mucio reaching out for the ball as well. Here, Santiago and Ale Mucio crossing. Amanara now with the opportunity of setting the equalizer again. Benja Panelo placing the ball. He was in charge of the penalties last Sunday. During the Soto Grande season, it was Lorenzo, the one who took them. And now it's gonna be Benjamin Panelo to take it from 30 yards. A penalty to Benjamin Panelo, and the goal for Amanara. And it's 2-2, back to the center to resume the play. 5 checkers will be played today. We insist at 5 p.m. We'll be live with Eso and Emlor. Eso with Ian Gallen, Chulo Guerrero, Facu Sola, Will Harper, Emlor with Spencer McCarthy, James Emlin, Max Charlton, Matt Perry. And now the game is on. Nicky Sen trying to win it over. And now Santi Chavan. Nice entry by Santiago. Nice approach. Still in possession of the ball. Taking him was Alejandro Mucio. And now Lorenzo with an angle. Trying to hit it. Goal was chasing behind. And now Ale Mucio taking it all the way to the other end. In one of the last moves of this. Check number 1. Benja Panelo entering the play. The back shot there on the near side. And now again Benja. Benjamin Panelo picking it up for Amanara, leaving it for Chavan. Santi Chavan with the backhand to assist Benja. Here comes Benjamin Panelo trying to take it all the way. And now Lorenzo with that next shot on the near side to give it back to Benja Panelo. And Benjamin Panelo scores to make it 3-2 to Amanara. Very quickly, they take the lead in this game. Lorenzo Chavan with a very nice assist there to Benja, who scores his goal number 3 today. All 3 goals by Amanara have been scored by Benjamin Panelo. When we're about to reach the end of check number 1. 10 seconds remaining until the first bell. There we go. There's going to be time enough for one more play. Here comes Ale Mucio, trying to take advantage on the last ball available of this check number 1. Santi Chavan winning it for Amanara, approached by Isidro. Here comes Isidro Estrada. Isidro, nice resolving by Isidro Estrada to set the equalizer before the end of the check. The ball passing by again on a second attempt. Isidro on the near side. Isidro finding his second goal today. What a moment for them, for Isidro to find the net to make it 3-all after the first checker of play. Here again, a good score by Isidro Estrada, by Gordici. And now here, after check number 1, Amanara and Clinova, Noah Capital are tied in 3 after the break. We'll be back from Chantilly with check number 2.
Hommes sur 10 préfèrent la bille Carbon Protect de L'Oréal Men Expert. Même les plus grands sportifs, une protection 48 heures pour affronter tous vos défis. Et pour garder le rythme, découvrez le nouveau soin anti-fatigue Hydra Énergétique. Votre peau est transformée, hydratée et énergisée. Faites l'essai L'Oréal Men Expert parce que vous le valez bien.
Back in Chantilly, ready to enter check number 2. Last second goal by Isidro Estrada set the equalizer, and now it's 3-all between Amanara and Clinova, Noah Capital. 7 minutes plus 30 seconds each one of the periods. The same amount of time that will be played in Argentina from this season. Back again. Isidro. The pickup by Isidro Estrada. The approach taken by Benjamin Panelo. Here comes Benja. Isidro again taking care of the ball from the boards to the center. The approach there to link with Raya Karim. The ball was passing by, and now Alejandro Mucio going for the ball. The marking by Santiago Chavan, and now Aristide leaving it for Isidro. Isidro. The marking there by Lorenzo Chavan. I think he ended up receiving a hit. Let's see. Let's follow Isidro. There, I believe when Lorenzo hooked him, he ended up hitting him, of course without purpose, no purpose So now we are awaiting for the ambulance for Isidro to receive assistance at the beginning of jacket number 2. Great to see Isidro playing in this Open de France. There we are with Isidro. That must be really aching. Dr. Rescala entering the field as well, there on the right hand side. Let's see from a different angle if we... There, that hook by Lorenzo. There we are with Isidro. 2 goals today, a total of 8 in this Open de France. 2 goals away from the top 5, the same as Benja Panelo. Lorenzo, 7 goals. So today, 5 p.m. we're gonna be live with ESO against Emlor. Also at 5 p.m. but matches that will be available on demand, not live. Kazak against La Fija and Mungo against La Berta. There we are with Isidro, who took away his right boot. Dr. Rescala there assisting Isidro. Always by the polo grounds here in Chantilly. Following the matches yesterday, there are 4 teams with 2 wins. Talandracas, Brittany, La Magdalena and ESO on top of the standings on each of the leagues. There are 3 leagues composed by 6 teams. Here we're going to see it again. There, I think he ended up hitting Isidro on his knee, so hopefully he gets recovered soon. He's putting his right boot back on. So Friday we'll see the end of the qualifying stage. After that, the quarterfinals draw will be set, the same as the other subsidiary cups that will be played after the qualifying stage. The final is scheduled for Sunday the 17th. And also on the 12th, that will be next Tuesday, the Ladies French Open will be kicking off with 8 teams in participation. And currently the club is hosting around 1,400 horses, no less than 1,400 horses. Wow. So Isidro back in the saddle, ready to get back in the game. Let's see what's the decision by the officials following that stop. If there's going to be a drop ball, a throw-in or a foul called against any of the teams. Okay, here I'm watching one of the officials making a a sign, kind of a hooking. Let's see. There's going to be a throw-in towards the closest boards for the game to resume in the beginning of check number 2 practically. And now the game is on again. Santiago Chavan trying to win it over. A good marking by Isidro Estrada. Now Benjamin Panelo, who will be joining Alegría for the Argentine season, for the qualification tournament for the Argentine Open with Fred Mannix, Santi Cernadas and Rufino Benzadón. An interesting team. Raya, Karim, and now Isidro. Nice pick up by Isidro Estrada on the near side to the offside, taking it all the way. The ball stays in behind, and now Santiago Chavan challenged there by Aristide Fagionato. Nice resolving by Chavan, and now towards the other end. Here he comes. Chavan. Leaving it for Benjamin Panelo. Benja. Back to Chavan, and now back to Benja. Benjamin Panelo with the approach. The ball passing by, looking for Lorenzo, who was standing up front. Taken there by Aristide Fagionato. Nice turning by Aristide, and now Isidro. With the final tapping, but the ball goes over the boards. And Amanara is ready to resume the play. Santiago, here comes Chavan. Taking his time, long approach by Santi Chavan, the ball passing by, and now Lorenzo giving some continuity. The back shot there to save the day. And now Alejandro Mucio trying to win it over. Also Isidro, taken by Benjamin Panelo. Again, close to the boards. Here comes Benjamin Panelo. From the boards to the center. Good marking. And now Isidro towards the other end. Good defending skills by Isidro Estrada. Looking for Alejandro Mucio. Very well taken and anticipated by Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santi turning. Still Chavan coming from behind was Alejandro Mucio. Then Isidro ready to pick it up. And Lorenzo crossing over that line, drawn by Isidro. Let's see again. Here we're going to see Isidro ready to pick it up. And the foul call against this guy, against Lorenzo Chavan. And now back to the center. To resume the play, there's going to be a 5B in favor of Clinova, Nova Capital. Halfway through, no, a little bit less than halfway through. 4 minutes 49 seconds remaining in this jacket number 2. A tight contest so far, and here we're going to be with Isidro Estrada resuming the play. Also Ale Mucio joining in. Here comes Ale, indeed, from Mar del Plata, Argentina. Alejandro Mucio with the ball passing by, looking for Isidro, but covering the position was Benja Panelo. Nice action there by Aristide Fagionato. Another approach, trying to take it all the way. Another tapping, hitting at goal, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side. Good effort there by Aristide, but Amanara will be resuming from the back. Santiago Chavan. Here he comes towards the right hand side to link with Lorenzo. Getting there first was Aristide Fagionato. Nice back shot. And now Raya Karim with the ball. Challenged by Benjamin Panelo. Another approach, and now Benja Panelo. Nice action there by Panelo. Now Mucio, Ale Mucio with the under the neck approach to link with Raya Karim. Nice opportunity for Clinova. The marking by Chavan, and then completing the moving defense was Benjamin Panelo. Now Isidro Estrada still taking care of the ball, finding a good positioning to hit. The ball stays in behind Alejandro Mucio, and the ball goes wide to the right hand side, and Amanara will be resuming from the back. A good opportunity by Clinova. Here again Isidro, and then Ale. Look, hitting a goal. I'm yet to confirm if there was a corner. Yeah, so it must have been deflected by one of the Amanara defenders. And now, so a corner 60 in favor of Clinova Capital. Clinova Nova Capital. First attempt of the day for this corner 60. There we are. So Isidro ready to take it, looking to add one more for Clinova. So far 2 goals by Gordisi, by Isidro Estrada. And here he comes. Isidro Estrada, the ball passing by, deflected by Lorenzo, picked by Ale Mucio. Here comes Ale to score, and Alejandro Mucio scores. He couldn't do it on the previous play, but now he does. And Ale Mucio with his first goal today, and Clinova is on the lead in this game, 4-3. Following this goal by Alejandro Mucio, his first one today. Isidro picking it up for Clinova. Here he comes. Isidro Estrada open to the left hand side, marked by Santiago Chavan. Also coming from behind was Lorenzo, picked by Lorenzo. Here he comes, Lorenzo Chavan, taking it all the way open to the right hand side, marked by Aristide Fagionato. Still Lorenzo trying to make a breakaway out of this play. Lorenzo open to the right hand side, taking care of the ball. Coming from behind was his father. Here comes Santiago, was being challenged by Alejandro Mucio. Nice turning by Santiago Chavan. Nice angle from the box to the center. Here comes Santiago looking for the equalizer. Coming from behind was Lorenzo. Nice open back shot there by Aristide Fagionato. And now Benja Panelo looking to score on this one. Benja Panelo finding an angle and hit at goal. And now it's 4-4 between Amanara and Clinova. A new one by Benja Panelo. 4 goals today. Here, look. He looked as if he was going to take some time, but he didn't. He just found the space and hit that goal and scored 4-4 into the last minutes of play of chapter number 2. A very tight contest so far between Amanara and Clinova Nova Capital. Aristide trying to win it over. Coming to pick it up was Lorenzo. Nice approach by Lorenzo Chavan, breaking away from the defense. Here he comes from the boards to the center. Nice angle by Lorenzo to find the advantage for Amanara, and Amanara takes back the lead. First goal by Lorenzo Chavan today to make it 5-4. In the closing moments of check number 2, very quickly Lorenzo picked the ball out of the lineup and took it all the way. And now back to the center to resume the play following that goal by Lorenzo Chavan. Ale Mucio now. When we listen to the first bell here, Lorenzo, and now Alejandro Mucio taking his time. Here he comes, Alejandro. Ale Mucio still covering the ball. 20 seconds remaining until the final bell. Lorenzo, Benja Panelo now with the approach, and now giving some continuity. Isidro, Alejandro Mucio hitting the ball, passing by, looking for Raya Karim. When we listen to the final bell of checker number 2 here at field number 1 in Chantilly, Amanara took back the lead. They are 5-4 ahead against Clinova Nova Capital. In a few moments, we'll be back with checker number 3.
la passion. La compétence. L'exclusivité. Le choix dans chaque détail. Le goût des dépassements des soi, du challenge. L'attrait pour la compétition, dans ce qu'elle a de plus noble. L'esprit d'équipe pour atteindre un objectif commun.
Autant de valeurs que Engelfekers partage avec l'univers du polo et autant de valeurs que nos conseillers Engelfekers défendent chaque jour sur leur terrain d'expertise. Être à votre écoute, vous accompagner et vous satisfaire, c'est notre challenge en chaque instant.
Back in Chantilly, ready to enter checker number 3. The game to be resumed with a throw-in towards the closest board. Checker number 2 came to an end on the second bell. 4 goals by Benja Panelo, 1 by Lorenzo Chavan are giving the lead to Amanara. 5 goals to 4 over Clinova, Nova Capital. But we are watching a very tight contest here at field number 1 in Chantilly. The players now lining up to let checker number 3 begin, and so it does. Benja Panelo. And a long pass to link with Lorenzo Chavan. Here comes Lorenzo. Nice pick up by Lorenzo Chavan, a little bit open towards the right hand side, chased by Aristide Fassionato by Lorenzo Chavan, who wants to score again, and Lorenzo scoring back to back for Amanara. He was the last one to score in the previous checker, and he kicks off checker number 3 with a new goal, and now it's 6-4 in favor of Amanara. Lorenzo, who previously said that he would love to win the Copa Cámara de Diputados, that he is wishing to play it next year, and who had a very good season in Soto Grande for Amanara as well. Santiago. Here comes Santi Chavan, leaving it for his son. Here comes Lorenzo. Challenge there by Aristide Fassionato. Nice turning by Lorenzo. Still trying to find the space. The marking by Isidro, who lost his mallet. And there he was. Lorenzo Chavan ready to pick it up to give him back Isidro's mallet. And now Alejandro Mucio. Isidro. The ball passing by, looking for Ale. Nice angle by Alejandro Mucio, picking it up for Clinova, Nova Capital, coming from behind was Santiago Chavan. Nice angle by Alejandro Mucio, still in possession of the ball. The marking by Benja Panelo, and good action by Ale. I think that Benja ended up moving a little bit over that line set by Mucio. Here on the near side, another tapping, and look, Benja follow him and the line of the ball. The whistle, and I think that at least it's going to be a penalty too in favor of Clinova. There we are with Amanara's physio. So a penalty too in favor of Clinova. Another whistle, I'm not sure according to what. So a goal awarded to Clinova. I will believe that this will count as a penalty 1. Let's wait to see what happens here. No, not penalty one. So there was gonna be a penalty. I believe there was kind of a technical foul call against Clinova. So the foul went the opposite, and it's gonna be from the spot in favor of Amanara. So basically what happened, I insist, we're finding out, is that due to some talkings, there was to be a penalty in favor of Clinova. Then the call went the other side, and at the end it's a penalty from the spot in favor of Amanara. And now Isidro leaving it back for Alejandro Mucio. Here comes Ale, the under the neck approach, the long range approach to link with Raya Karim. Raya with another tap in the marking by Chavan, and on the second attempt it's going to be Benjamin Panelo giving some support there in the back. Here comes Benja. His father Esteban is a former 9-goaler. His brother Tommy is also a 9-goaler in Argentina. Santiago. Chavan. Another approach, a good marking there by Mucio. And now Isidro. Isidro Estrada taking care of the ball. A nice write-off by Alejandro Mucio on Santiago Chavan to leave Isidro more time and space. Still Isidro taking his time. A harsh marking there by Santiago Chavan. He needs to use it now. That was the order by the official. Isidro with a long-range shot looking for Raya Karim, who was standing up front. The marking by Benja, also coming from a different angle, was Alejandro Mucio. A new whistle. We're gonna take a look again at the instant replay to see what happened. Isidro, let's follow Alejandro Mucio there. So now a new penalty too in favor of Clinova. Let's see if they take this one. So here we are with Isidro Estrada, ready to take it. With this penalty to a great opportunity for Clinova Nova Capital to close the gap here. Isidro Estrada, and the ball goes wide to the left hand side, and Amanara will be resuming from the back here from a different angle, from behind there. And now very quickly Amanara resumes the play. Here comes Benja Panelo now. Benja taking his time. The ball passing by, stopped in the way. And now in the second play, here comes Nicky Sen trying to pick it up. A good marking by Aristide Fassionato. Now Santiago Chavan challenged by Alejandro Mucio, who was coming from behind. Another whistle halfway through checker number 3. Let's see what's the decision by the umpires. Here we are with Nicky. Then Santiago will enter the play. But Ale Mucio was claiming that he had the right of play on that one, and there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of yellow, in favor of Clinova Nova Capital. Isidro now to take it. Challenge there by Benjamin Panelo. Isidro. The ball passing by, taken by Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santi. Nice turning. Challenge there by Aristide Fassionato. Nice run by Chavan. Still in possession of the ball. Nice angle. Great individual action by Santiago Chavan. Now trying to enter the danger zone. Coming from behind was Benjamin Panelo. Benja with the opportunity of extending the lead in favor of Amanara. Here comes Benja with the last attempt at goal, but the ball goes wide to the left hand side, and Clinova will be resuming from the back here from a different perspective. Benja With the final tapping and the ball going wide, Benja regretting himself for having missed that chance. And now Isidro. Going forward also, Benjamin Panelo on the pressure, and now Ale Mucio, the winner of the Queen's Cup a couple of months ago, playing for Muru Santos. Isidro going for the ball, but it was first picked by Chaman, and now Isidro. Gordisi, Isidro Estrada, leading his team from the back on this one. Challenge there by Lorenzo Chaman. Still Isidro in possession of the ball on the near side. The ball stays in behind, and let's see who gets there first. It's gonna be Santiago. No, Ale Mucio. Actually, it was Aristide. And now Alejandro Mucio. Aristide trying to link with Isidro, and now Santiago Chaman assisting Benja Panelo, and now Benja with the chance of extending the lead after the chance he missed in the previous play. Here comes Benja to add one more, and Benja Panelo scores for the 5th time today to extend the lead, to reach a total of 10 in the tournament, to enter also the top 5 of the top scorers of this Open de France. Here the last stages of the play, Benja, and his goal 5 by Benjamin Panelo. Amanara is on the lead, 7-4, less than a minute remaining until the first bell. Lorenzo Chaman with the under the neck approach, looking for Benjamin Panelo. Great opportunity for Amanara. Here comes Benja Panelo, the first approach, going towards the danger zone. Another tapping coming from behind to hook him was Aristide Fagionato. The tapping on the near side, the ball going wide. What an opportunity for Amanara. Benja couldn't score. Let's see if there is time enough for one more play. No, there isn't. So this means that checker number 3 and the halftime have come to an end. Amanara is on the lead, 7-4 over Clinova, Nova Capital. After the break, after the halftime, we'll be back from Chantilly with checker number 4.
In fact, we were talking about that yesterday. No, the other way around, because we played 2 times against them in Deauville, and now sometimes you think you know them too much, but then if they're going to surprise you in some other way. But bueno, it turned out well for us today. Juan and Simon today were outstanding, I think, in the game, and we could break them, I think, after the halftime, and it was a good win. For me, all my life, Coupe d'Or was number 1, because when I grew up, Open de France was played in 14 goals and in June, and everybody was aiming for the Coupe d'Or. But now it would be a lie, because it's true that we just won the Coupe d'Or, but now Open de France, I think, with 18 teams, in my career, in my season, it's top of the list, yes, for sure. See, we have, I think, a deciding game against the Talandrakas on Thursday. I think that if we win, we have a good possibility to go through. The bad thing is that we saw them play yesterday, and they seem like machines, so it's going to be really, really tough. For me, Corchito was always an example in polo and in life, and in the way he's very consistent, he's very disciplined, and he has his goals very clear, and he goes for them. So for me, he was always an example. I always went to him for advice in polo, and he helped me a lot in my career. And he did that with his life. I mean, he was fighting for his life. He came back. We were happy to have him for some mate, and now we can share a polo field with him. He's a little bit crazy, but really, really brave, and I think it's a good example for everybody. It's very special because also I grew up here. I mean, this would be my home club. I don't have a home club in Argentina. I didn't play a lot in Argentina. I grew up here with my father. I know everybody in the club, Philippe, everybody who I saw the club grow. And for me also to see the club in this, like this, with these fields, with a tournament like this, it makes me really proud. And to play with Isa and Simona and Juan, it's a dream. I'm really, really enjoying it.
Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Form is nothing other than emptiness, and emptiness is also nothing other than form.
Fatigué d'avoir l'air fatigué?
Faites le break avec le nouveau soin Hydra énergétique de L'Oréal Men Expert, enrichi de 2 actifs antifatigue, vitamine C, protéines et Smatch. La peau est hydratée, énergisée, puis fraîche.
Nickel, comme après une bonne nuit de sommeil.
Découvrez le soin Hydra énergétique de L'Oréal Men Expert.
Parce que vous le valez bien.
First Open in France and first 16 goal ever. Never played 16 goal. It's quite fast. It was really fast, and well, I'm lucky to have 2 teammates, like impressive. They're so fast. You just turn around and they're already in front of you. And it was quite an experience. Lots of horsepower, yes. No, very good horses. It's all from La Magdalene's horses. No, the field was amazing. You don't slip at all, and you really don't have an excuse to miss. There's no divots, nothing. It's very nice. Yeah, the player against us were all 4 of them really good players, and when you let them 1 second ahead, they score. So it was our mistake, but we were able to get it at the end. So the most important.
unbelievable. I've never been here before. Love it. Such a great atmosphere, so friendly.
What Pierre is doing here with the Polo Club Start is just phenomenal.
Good organization, so you know, it's good polo.
Ready for the finals. What's up now? Polo World Cup 2023. Swiveling, baby, one too much. Raúl, la placer. Gracias, amigo. Y buen viaje.
Back in Shanti, ready to enter the second half. The cheque by cheque progression 3-all, 5-4, 7-4. J there on screen, playing for Los Dragones Bleu. So all set to let the second half begin. Some numbers: field goals 6 and 3, throw-ins 1, 7 and 6, fulls committed 4 and 2, penalties 1 of 1, 0 out of 1 for Clinova. Also they had a corner 60 which wasn't scored, but in that very play Alejandro Mucio scored, so it was kind of a goal out of that corner. Just to inform everybody, on that play where Clinova had a penalty too, and then the calling was reverted, there was first a warning to one of the Clinova players, followed by a technical. So after those two things that happened, there was a penalty from the spot in favor of Amanara. And now, to resume the play, Isidro Estrada from the back. The approach there by Isidro, following the ball now is Santiago Chaban. Santi taking care of the ball. Here he comes with time enough and a lot of space. Santi Chaban with the under the neck approach, hitting at goal from a long range. The ball passing by. And now Isidro Estrada. Nice action there by Isidro Estrada, chased by Lorenzo Chaban. Another tapping, coming to pick it up again. Isidro, Benja, turning there, challenging Ale Mucio. Nice stealing out by Benjamin Panelo. Here he comes, nice angle, chased by Isidro Estrada. Feeling really comfortable on this one. Here comes Benja Panelo to score and extended it for Amanara. The final tapping, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side. And now Isidro resuming from the back. 2 opportunities in a row by Benja on that side where he couldn't score. And now Mucio, Alejandro Mucio, challenged by Lorenzo Chaban. Still Mucio, head to head against Lorenzo. Nice breakaway by Alejandro Mucio, still in possession of the ball over the midfield line. A little bit open to the right hand side. The long range shot by Alejandro Mucio. The ball passing by, looking for Raya Karim. The marking by Nicky Sen, and now Santiago from one board to the other, completing the play in defense. Chaban. Santi, challenged by Alejandro Mucio, who was following him really closely. Still Chaban. Nice angle by Lorenzo Chaban, followed by Ale. And now Lorenzo asking for the ball up front. Here comes Lorenzo Chaban to pick it up on the near side. A clever move there by Alejandro Mucio, picking the line after Santiago's shot. Here we're going to see it again. The approach by Chaban, and look, Ale Mucio picking the line, and Lorenzo crossing over it. And there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of yellow, in favor of Clinova, Nova Capital. Here comes Isidro. Isidro Estrada. To the right hand side, looking for Aristide Fagionato. Getting there first, Lorenzo with the open back shot. And now his father, Santiago. Here comes Santiago Chavan. And the marking at the end by Alejandro Mucio. Here comes Ale. Taking it for Clinova, Noa Capital. Another approach by Mucio, taking his time. The approach, trying to enter the danger zone. The hit at goal by Alejandro Mucio. The ball passing by. And now Lorenzo Chavan saving the day for Amanara. And trying to take it all the way to the other end. Completing the play. In the back was Santiago, his father. Here comes Santi. Nice turning. Taking his time. Benja Panelo riding Ale Mucio off the play. To leave Santiago more time and space to play it. And here he comes. Still the marking by Ale Mucio persists. But Santi Chavan manages to make a very good breakaway. Now on the near side to the offside. Here comes to play it another time. The back shot there. And now Lorenzo challenged by Isidro Estrada. Lorenzo again. And the whistle. Let's see what's the decision by the umpires here. Another whistle. I think there has been a yellow card shown to one of the Clinova players. So we remember everybody, Amanara with Nicky Sen, Benja Panelo, Lorenzo Chavan, Santiago Chavan against Clinova Noa Capital with Raya Karim, Aristide Fagionato, Alejandro Mucio, Isidro Estrada. And now there's going to be a penalty too in favor of Amanara. Second penalty attempt today. They had another penalty during the first checker scored by Benjamin Panelo. The ball was placed by Lorenzo, and here comes Benja to take it, to add one more, and Benjamin Panelo scores to extend the lead in favor of Amanara. Six goals today by Benjamin Panelo, reaching a total of 11 in this tournament, reaching the top 4 scorers of this competition. And next week we'll be live from San Isidro with the Jockey Club Open Copa Tai Polo, September 12 to 23. It's going to be live on Polo Line TV. And here comes Lorenzo Chavan. Nice pickup after having picked the ball in the throw and taking it all the way, entering the danger zone. The ball stays in behind. Here comes Nicky to make the final tapping, and Nicky Sen with the ball passing by, the saving by Aristide Fagionato, playing towards the board. It was Isidro Estrada actually. And now Santiago entering the play. Chavan turning there, coming from behind was Isidro. And now Aristide leaving it for Alejandro Mucio. Ale marked by Benja Panelo, a whistle, and I think it's going to be in favor of Clinova. By the way, Benja Panelo took Alejandro Mucio. Let's take a look again at the instant replay here. So we're going to the center of the field for this 5B. And Isidro Estrada gets the game underway. Here he comes. Challenge there by Benjamin Panelo. Isidro leaving it for Alejandro Mucio. Ale Mucio with the long range approach. The ball passing by, stopped by Lorenzo Chavan. Nicely done by the 15-year-old from Argentina. Lorenzo marked very closely by Aristide Fagionato. Now entering the play was Benjamin Panelo, taking it for Amanara. Here comes Benja, open to the left-hand side. Coming to take him is Alejandro Mucio, also Santiago. Nicely done there by Mucio. Very quickly, a very clever move again by Ale. We're going to see it again on the instant replay. Benja leaving it for Santi Chavan, but Ale Mucio picked the line before and then Santi crossed over it. And now Clinova, Nova Capital, and the penalty to close the gap. A good opportunity for the men in yellow. So Isidro with the chance with this penalty to a 30-yard hit in favor of Clinova, looking for a new one today. 2 goals so far by Isidro. Isidro Estrada from 30 yards scoring, and now Amanara is on the lead, but 8 goals to 5 following that goal by Isidro. The officials counting up to 30. Benja in the back of the lineup, picking it up. Also coming from behind was Isidro Estrada, raising his mallet. Let's see what's the decision here by the umpires following that throw-in. Let's see. Here we are with the official. Benja taking it on the near side, then taking the man, but Isidro claiming that he hadn't. He picked the line before, actually. So let's see. I think it's going to be in favor of Clinova. Let's see. Let's wait. Yeah, indeed. Well done. Good move by Isidro, who is now placing the ball. Less than 2 minutes remaining. In this checker number 4, Amanara looking for their second win. Clinova for their first one in this Open de France. Isidro taking his time, challenging Benja Panelo, and now Isidro still in possession of the ball, the top scorer for Clinova today. Nice action, a little bit open to the left hand side, still in possession of the ball, trying to bring the ball back in, and now the saving by Santiago Chavan, challenged by Alejandro Mucio. We have watched a very nice fight between these two during this checker. Santiago, the marking by Ale Mucio, nice pickup by Ale Mucio with the under the neck approach to score, and Ale Mucio scores. A very good checker by Ale in terms of marking and in terms of challenging Santi Chavan. He ended up picking it, and nice under the neck approach to score his second goal today to close the gap in one of the last plays of this checker number 4. Let's see if there is time enough for one more play before the end. The players lining up and the game is now on. Lorenzo reaching out for the ball. Nice turning by Lorenzo Chavan. The good marking was taken by Alejandro Mucio. Lorenzo again. And now his father Santiago coming from behind. Benja Panelo clearing out the play. Here he comes. A little bit open to the right hand side. Challenge there by Ale. And now Lorenzo picking up that loose ball. Nice turning with distance enough to take it all the way. Lorenzo Chavan entering the danger zone. 1 tappings, 2 tappings, and the final tapping by Lorenzo to score in the end of checker number 4. To add one more for Amanara to cut Clinova's momentum in the game. And Lorenzo Chavan showing all his skills, scoring important goals today. And now this is the end of checker number 4. Amanara is on the lead. They remain with a 3-goal lead over Clinova Nova Capital's 9 goals to 6. We'll be back with checker number 5. Taken by Jules. Another run by Los Dragones, number 2, the marking by Simon, and now Juan Gris Zabaleta picking it up, and now Juan Gris towards the other end, looking to seal the win over the midfield line. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta to extend the lead, another tapping, great angle to take it all the way to the other end, correcting the last move and scoring for Tedelu to take a 5-goal lead. Back in Chantilly, ready to enter the last chapter of play. We'll be back at 5 p.m. with ESO against Emblor. That will be at 12 p.m. local time in Argentina, 4 p.m. in the UK. And here, the last play of chapter number 4. A great breakaway, a great individual action by Lorenzo to score, to make it 9-6 in favor of Amanara into the last chapter of play. Lorenzo with 3 goals today. The other 6 were scored by Benjamin Panelo. The checker-by-checker progression. Clinova started 1-0 due to the handicap difference. Then 3-all, 5-4, 7-4, 9-6. Always Amanara ahead. And now, all set for this initial throwing of the checker. And now the game is on with Santiago Chavan. Here he comes, Santiago. The marking by Aristide Fagionato. Nice breakaway by Santiago. Still in possession of the ball. Chased by Alejandro Mucio. Now attacking the position of Isidro Estrada. Here comes Santiago Chavan hitting at goal. The ball passing by. Here comes Lorenzo also to pick it up. The saving by Isidro. Nice back shot by Isidro Estrada. Now Santiago claiming that he had the line, but there was a good resolving by Alejandro Mucio. Now Santiago. Santi Chavana, former 9-goaler in Argentina. Santi. The approach there. Linking with Lorenzo. The ball stays in behind. No, Ale Mucio. Quickly picking it for Clinova. Ale also just arrived from Soto Grande after having played the medium goal season with John Smith. Big Capanillo now. Changing the line. Stopped in the way by Aristide. And now Alejandro Mucio. Ale Mucio. Lorenzo now. Covering the ball. Challenged there by Raya Karim. Lorenzo. Taking his time. A good performance today by Lorenzo Chavan again. The ball stays a little bit in behind. And here comes, following a good marking, Alejandro Mucio. Ale still in possession of the ball, and now Santiago towards the other end. Nice turning by Santiago Chavan. Here comes Santi, a long approach and in a good direction, chased by Aristide Fagionato. Here comes Santi Chavan looking for his first one today, entering the danger zone. A great breakaway by Santiago Chavan, and Santi Chavan scores, following that last tapping to extend the lead in favor of Amanara, to make it 10-6, to reach double figures today. Here again Santiago. The hooking from behind. And Amanara takes a 4-goal lead for the first time today, if I'm not mistaken. And now back to the center to resume the play. Remember everybody that at 5 p.m. there are going to be 3 matches. Kazakh La Fija will be available on demand. Mungo against La Berta also on demand. And ESO against Emblor, live on Polo Line TV. ESO with Ian Galien, Facu Sola, Chulo Guerrero, and Will Harper against Emblor with Spencer McCarthy, James Emblin, Matt Perry, and Max Charlton. Here comes Isidro. Gordisi again, chased by Lorenzo, picked in the front by Santiago. Here comes Santi Chavan. The tapping there, challenged by Isidro. Still in possession of the ball, the open back shot to link with Ale Mucio. Covering the ball was Ben Capanello. Nice pickup there in the back by Ale Mucio, who wants to score again for Amanara, looking for his 3rd goal today. The approach at goal by Ale Mucio, and Ale Mucio scores to close the gap here. 10-7. A lot to play yet in this field number 1 in Chantilly. Alejandro Mucio with his goal number 3 of the day. ORS hydration tablets, refreshing the players, of course. And the game is on. Lorenzo picking it up for Amanara halfway through check number 5. Ale Mucio with the approach at the end. It's going to be picked by Lorenzo after a rebound. Here comes Lorenzo Chavan head to head against Raya Karim, still Lorenzo, open to the right hand side, looking for a new one. Here comes Lorenzo Chavan, great angle to enter the danger zone. Lorenzo on another tapping to score and extend the lead in favor of Amanara, and Lorenzo does it again for the fourth time today. He scores to extend the lead now in favor of Amanara to make it 11-7. A great play by Lorenzo Chavan after having picked the ball in the center of the field. He managed to take it all the way to the opponent's end, and he scores for this 11-7. Also, 11th goal for Lorenzo in this competition, the same amount as Benja Panelo. Aristide, head to head against Benjamin Panelo, who will be taking that open back shot for Amanara. And now Santiago, nice pickup by Santiago Chavan. Here he comes, looking for his second one today, showing all their horsepower as well. Here comes Santiago to take it, to score. And Santiago Chavan scores for the second time in this chapter, for the second time in this game. And Amanara extends the lead, 12-7. They're gonna be, and they already are, a serious contender for the title. Amanara, 12-7. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Santi Chavan with the back shot, looking for Nicky Sen, who is reaching out for that ball. Nicky, a whistle when Isidro was also reaching out for that ball. We're going to see it in the instant replay. There. Very well positioned Isidro for taking that ball. And we're going to the center of the field for a 5B in favor of Clinova, Nova Capital. Isidro with a long range approach, looking for Raya, who was standing up front. Here comes Raya with the opportunity of scoring, the under the neck approach, and the ball going wide to the left hand side, and he almost fell. Fortunately, he's doing fine. So Amanara will be receiving from the back through the mallet of Santiago Chavan. Santi. The approach there, looking for Benjamin Panelo. No, Lorenzo. Another pickup by Lorenzo Chavan. Nice run by Lorenzo, who wants to add one more before the end of the game. The open shot by Lorenzo Chavan. And the ball goes wide to the right-hand side when we listen to the final bell here at field number 1 at the Polo Club Domaine de Chantilly. Amanara has reached the second win in this Open de France, following this 12-7 win over Clinova, Nova Capital, in the opening contest of the day. The checker by checker 3-all, 5-4, 7-4, 9-6, 12-7 in favor of Amanara. A strong win again by Amanara, with a lot of goals scored for the second consecutive year. So we're moving now to Field of Honor number 1. We're gonna be live in around 45 minutes time with Eso and Emlor. 12-7 to Amanara, second win for the pink jersey team. And as we mentioned before, we're gonna be back again in around 45 minutes with Eso and Emlor. On behalf of the Polo Line TV crew, my name is Andres Huarte. Thank you very much for having joined us. We'll be back in a while, but till then, thank you very much and have a very, very good afternoon. Bye bye.